In the dynamic crossroads where titanic mechs meet sprawling fantasy realms, we embark on a journey that combines technical brilliance with mythic grandeur. This video explores a unique confluence of advanced robotics and classic magic, providing an in-depth analysis designed for experts firmly grounded in both disciplines. Today, we dive deep into how meticulously engineered war machines can reshape, dominate, and ultimately conquer traditional fantasy worlds. Over the next several minutes, this guide will unravel the layered narrative of the Mecha Warlord, a figure born from cutting-edge technology and ancient lore. Expect to encounter an array of data-driven insights, historical parallels, and technical schematics that reveal the systematic convergence of science and fantasy. We will carefully examine the influence of detailed mechanical design, high-velocity weapon systems, and cybernetic enhancements on classic fantasy tropes. Whether exploring intricate battlefield strategies or dissecting the philosophical duality of honor and ruthlessness, this guide aims to equip you with a sophisticated framework for understanding the mechanics behind conquest. Each segment of this video is built upon rigorous, fact-based analysis and rich technical detail that resonates with both professionals and passionate enthusiasts. By blending high-tech military innovation with storied fantasy traditions, we establish the groundwork for a comprehensive exploration into an alternate narrative universe. As the tenets of ancient myth meet modern mechanical engineering, prepare to uncover hidden technical complexities and breakthrough methodologies. Our exploration will detail everything from micro-level circuitry to grand narrative arcs, ensuring that every insight is both precise and deeply analytical. Fasten your seatbelts for an intellectually stimulating journey, where every gear and enchantment plays its part in a grand design of conquest and reinvention. Fantasy worlds have long served as the canvas upon which grand adventures and epic conflicts are painted. The traditional landscapes are vast and varied, from sprawling enchanted forests to towering, crumbling citadels that whisper of lost civilizations. These environments serve not merely as backdrops, but as active participants in the narrative, imbued with their own histories and mystical properties. In this context, we analyze how natural elements and magical forces combine to create settings that are both visually striking and narratively profound. Experts recognize that such fantasy realms reflect a culmination of cultural, historical, and mythological influences, including elements drawn from medieval Europe, ancient Eastern philosophies, and indigenous lore. Detailed digital simulations and topographic mapping have even begun to replicate the nuanced topographies of these imagined worlds, providing quantitative support for theories of their structural design. While classical fantasy literature tends to emphasize ethereal landscapes and timeless kingdoms, modern interpretations have introduced complexity and darker themes that mirror contemporary societal questions. Through our technical lens, we explore how environmental analytics and spatial dynamics play a crucial role in shaping conflict scenarios within these verisimilar worlds. Advanced simulation software has allowed for the recreation of battlefields where strategic positioning and terrain advantages are calculated with precise data. The economic, political, and ecological balance of these realms often relies on subtle variables that can be measured, modeled, and forecasted, much like in real-world geopolitical studies. Comparative analysis reveals that although traditional fantasy relies on myth and the extraordinary, modern recreations incorporate sophisticated algorithms and digital artistry to enhance believability. This evolution has compelled veteran researchers and storytellers to reassess the roles of magic, resource allocation, and power dynamics in narrative construction. As we consider the grand stage of fantasy worlds, these expert-level insights underscore that every enchanted glen and ancient ruin must be understood as products of both creativity and proto-scientific rigor, merging artistry with empirically driven methodologies. Ultimately, the grand tapestry of fantasy worlds is not merely a static relic of bygone eras, but a living, evolving landscape that constantly adapts to new technologies and innovative thought. With data analytics revolutionizing how we simulate and understand terrain, every mythical mountain and enchanted river now serves as a case study in environmental control and strategic advantage. This rigorous approach to building fantasy realms has provided scholars and practitioners with a robust framework for evaluating narrative design and spatial dynamics in modern academic scholarship. At the heart of our exploration stands the Mecha Warlord, a figure whose origins are as layered and multifaceted as the worlds he seeks to conquer. Born from a meticulous combination of advanced engineering and storied legend, the Mecha Warlord's creation is rooted in both historical mythos and cutting-edge technology. His narrative begins with an epic creation myth, wherein ancient prophecies foretold the rise of a warrior who would embody the relentless force of progress and the enduring spirit of myth. Detailed archival research uncovers that his design was influenced by early mechanical automatons studied in medieval manuscripts, as well as the innovative robotics emerging during the Information Age. The design of the Mecha Warlord is a marvel of modern engineering. Each component is both aesthetically imposing and functionally integrated. Advanced robotics, sophisticated neural networks, and cybernetic enhancements form the backbone of his chassis, while an arsenal of high-velocity weaponry and energy-based armaments fortify his offensive capabilities. This fusion of art and engineering is not accidental. Every bolt, circuit, and gear is the result of rigorous computational modeling and real-world battlefield simulations. Experts often refer to his design as a harmonious blend of brute mechanical power and elegant, adaptive engineering, where the limits of modern material science meet the timeless narratives of valor. Philosophically, the Mecha Warlord transcends the conventional definitions of heroism and villainy. His journey is emblematic of the nuanced interplay between honor and ruthlessness, a duality that challenges the binary outlook often imposed on characters in traditional fantasy. His strategic decisions are as calculated as they are bold, reflecting advanced decision-making algorithms that weigh historical precedents, empirical judgments, and ethical paradoxes. His code of conduct, though rooted in ancient chivalric principles, is continually updated through machine learning protocols that analyze past outcomes to forge future strategies. Furthermore, the symbolism inherent in his mechanized form acts as a commentary on the relentless march of progress. Each of his upgrades and modifications is a narrative milestone, representing breakthroughs in engineering and the inevitable evolution of warfare technique. As such, the Mecha Warlord not only defies traditional heroic molds, but also sets a new benchmark for the integration of technological innovation with deep-rooted mythic conventions. In this synthesis of past and future, his story provides both a cautionary tale and an inspirational blueprint for the next generation of strategic innovators. In closing his origin and design, the Mecha Warlord emerges as an embodiment of modern theoretical paradigms intersecting with classical narrative forces. His existence is a living lab for experimental combat simulations, a convergence point where theoretical calculations and age-old legends validate one another. Conquering fantasy worlds requires strategies that merge traditional military tactics with the groundbreaking capabilities provided by mecha technology. Fundamental to these strategies is the careful integration of battlefield analytics and advanced computational models that simulate real-world dynamics. Traditional warfare has always emphasized unit coordination, terrain exploitation, and timing, yet the introduction of mecha platforms adds layers of complexity where rapid decision-making and precision strikes are paramount. In many respects, historical strategies from epochs such as the Roman legions or samurai battle formations serve as the foundational principles that are then amplified by the high-speed computational support of modern algorithms. A closer examination of the Mecha Warlord's operational doctrines reveals a sophisticated balance between offensive aggression and defensive fortification. His command and control architecture employs state-of-the-art communication networks and real-time data feeds that allow for rapid tactical adjustments on the fly. For instance, his use of embedded sensors and satellite imagery affords him a constantly updated picture of the battlefield, enabling micro-targeting of enemy weak points. This integration of technology with age-old strategic principles yields a force multiplier effect, where even a modest contingent can overcome numerically superior foes. Detailed simulation studies have shown that such integration can increase tactical efficiency by as much as 40% compared to conventional methods. Additionally, The Mecha Warlord's mobility is enhanced through advanced propulsion systems and adaptive camouflage, designed to provide swift repositioning and stealth advantages during nocturnal raids or blitz assaults. High-caliber energy weapons, precisely calibrated through computational targeting systems, permit him to execute surgical strikes that minimize collateral damage while maximizing enemy disruption. Defensive strategies are equally robust, incorporating shielding technologies reinforced with magical wards, an interdisciplinary approach that combines quantum materials with enchantments derived from ancient spellcraft. As a result, his battle formations are capable of absorbing and deflecting not only traditional missile attacks, but also energy-based assaults. Historical battle analyses and computer-modeled scenarios further show that the application of these combined tactics leads to improved outcomes in highly unpredictable environments. Data from simulated engagements indicate that factors such as weather conditions, ambient magic levels, and real-time enemy movement can all be integrated into predictive models, enabling proactive rather than reactive maneuvers. Leaders utilizing such dual-focus strategies demonstrate a significant strategic edge in both offense and defense. Such superiority is also evident in coordinated multi-front operations, where alliances and enemy psychology are factored into algorithmic models to optimize force distribution and resource allocation. Looking forward, continual advancements in artificial intelligence and autonomous combat systems promise even greater enhancements to these strategies. As the algorithms evolve and self-adjust, future battlefields may witness engagement dynamics that are both fluid and highly responsive. Emerging technologies in augmented reality and neural interfacing will further blur the lines between physical command and digital strategy, creating an integrated environment where every decision is backed by layers of quantitative analysis. Through meticulous planning, simulation, and data assimilation, experts predict that the future of conquests in fantasy realms will be defined by an increasingly seamless merger of traditional tactics and futuristic technology. Moreover, integrating these advanced tactics with historical insights provides commanders an unprecedented opportunity to refine their strategies continuously. Detailed statistical models and machine learning feedback loops further enhance decision-making processes, allowing dynamic recalibration during engagements. This progressive approach not only elevates combat efficiency, but also fosters adaptability in rapidly evolving war scenarios. By embracing both empirical data and time-honored techniques, military strategists forge a resilient blueprint for dominance in both simulated and live-action battlefields. These innovations drive the evolution of strategic thought and reshape warfare. Integrating the realms of fantasy and mecha requires a deliberate synthesis of imaginative lore with cutting-edge technological frameworks. This challenging endeavor involves reconciling ancient magical constructs with the precision engineering of futuristic machinery. To achieve a cohesive world, content creators must establish consistent rules and logical boundaries that govern both mystic energies and mechanized systems. At its core, this integration calls for a careful balancing act, maintaining the ethereal allure of fantasy elements while embracing the rigorous realities of technological design. World building in this hybrid genre demands a multidimensional approach that interweaves narrative depth with empirical analysis. Digital cartography and simulation tools now allow creators to model landscapes that adhere to the laws of physics and magic alike. In parallel, narrative designers incorporate extensive backstories and mythologies that provide a robust framework supporting technological advancements. Historians and engineers collaborate to infuse these worlds with a sense of authenticity, drawing from historical data and modern research methodologies to enhance believability. The result is a dynamic universe where every enchanted glen and fortified outpost is rendered with both artistic vision and technical precision. Audience engagement in these integrated worlds benefits from interactive, multimedia experiences that leverage modern digital platforms. Augmented reality, virtual reality, and advanced CGI create immersive experiences where viewers can explore meticulously crafted environments that blur the line between fantasy narratives and futuristic simulations. These technologies enable real-time interactivity, allowing audiences to influence world-building decisions and explore hidden layers of lore through data-driven interfaces. Such innovative experiences not only captivate the audience, but also establish a deeper connection by inviting them into the creative process. Several successful case studies from films, games, and literature exemplify this seamless merger of fantasy and mecha. In-depth analyses of these works reveal best practices that include iterative design, cross-disciplinary collaboration, and systematic audience feedback. Content creators are encouraged to employ tools like virtual prototyping, narrative mapping, and statistical modeling to fine-tune their creations continuously. As creative and technological communities converge, the fusion of these genres stands as a testament to the limitless possibilities inherent in storytelling when both art and science collaborate. Ultimately, this approach fosters a living, evolving universe that adapts to new technologies and shifting narrative trends. By embracing a disciplined methodology that respects both the mystique of fantasy and the precision of mecha innovations, creators can produce worlds that are not only compelling, but also intellectually and visually engaging. This integrated model sets a new standard for storytelling, where iterative improvement and creative experimentation form the foundation of future success. To further enhance immersion, creators are leveraging community-driven platforms, allowing fans to contribute their own data and interpretations. This collaborative approach not only refines the intricacy of world-building, but also democratizes the creative process. Analytical tools, including real-time feedback and sentiment analysis, provide creators with invaluable insights, ensuring that both technical accuracy and narrative magic remain harmoniously intertwined in every facet of the universe. This influx of innovation drives the evolution of storytelling, elevating the creative ecosystem to unprecedented excellence. Reflecting on the profound integration of mecha prowess and fantasy narratives, we see a multifaceted landscape where tradition meets technology on an equal footing. Throughout this exploration, we have dissected the rich tapestry of fantasy settings, examined the intricate origins and design of the mecha warlord, and delved into sophisticated military tactics reimagined through modern computational models. The fusion of high-speed algorithms with legendary myth not only challenges our conventional notions of power and conquest, but also redefines the art of storytelling. This journey through technical analyses and narrative depth underscores the importance of embracing both historical insight and future innovations. The measured, data-driven approach demonstrated here shines a light on how integrated strategies are reshaping creative and combat paradigms alike. As we project into the future, the lessons drawn from these explorations provide a framework for understanding the dynamic interplay of machine efficiency and ancient magic in shaping expansive digital universes. Looking ahead, both content creators and strategists are called to nurture continuous experimentation and iterative improvement. By adopting a balanced view that honors tradition while leveraging state-of-the-art technology, the evolution of fantasy warfare and storytelling is poised for groundbreaking innovations. This convergence of art and engineering is not merely a trend, but represents a fundamental shift in how narratives are constructed and experienced. As we conclude, let us remain curious and committed to pushing the boundaries of both technical prowess and creative expression, envisioning a future where data and legend coalesce seamlessly. By synthesizing robust empirical methodologies with timeless narrative devices, innovators can unlock new realms of possibility. This union not only revitalizes classic genres, but also encourages a culture of relentless inquiry and creative fusion among experts.